Hey, I want to give you some tips on getting through the PMI authorized on-demand Certified Associates in Project Management CAPM exam prep course. So if you want to get through this course faster, I'm going to show you the tricks that I've started using to improve my ability to answer these questions that they're asking. Because you can answer the questions and click submit and it will tell you immediately if you've gotten it right or wrong. So what I'm gonna put on the screen right now is not a question that's actually within the course, but it's based on the questions that they're asking. More times than I'd like to admit, I have answered the questions, the ones that have been like, I wasn't exactly sure what was the right answer. I would answer it and get it wrong. And then I realized once I saw the answer that, hey, I actually knew that, but maybe I just didn't trust myself. So when you come to a question like this is a scenario-based question where they're going to give you an explanation of a situation that's happening, and then you have to answer a question based off that situation. What you want to do is read the question prompt first, the actual thing that they're asking about. Usually they'll have the scenario, and then at the bottom, that's where the question comes in. The problem is you start reading the whole entire thing, and you're trying to remember all the details about what they're telling you, and then it comes to the question, and you realize, oh, this is actually about some details I wasn't paying attention to. So, in order to answer questions with scenario-based questions a little bit faster, what you can do is go to the bottom of the question, see what it's really asking about, then jump up to the top and read through the whole scenario with the context of that question in mind. You'll start picking out the actual details that matter and leaving everything else on the side. So for tip 2, let's say that you've read through the entire question, you know what details you're looking for, and then there's like 4 answer choices, but you need to pick just one, and you're fairly certain that 2 of those answers are not the correct one, but you aren't quite sure about the other 2 options. Take this example right here for example. So you might say, based on what you've read here, that predictive and adaptive definitely are not the right answer, but you're not quite sure if the correct answer is going to be just in time or the earned value budgeting approach. And you start thinking, it could be this, but maybe I actually read it that it was the other way. I think it's this one, but I don't know. The other one sounds good too. Just go with your gut. This isn't gonna make sure that you actually get the answer correct. But what I have found is that when I answer a question that I thought I had the right answer, but then I doubted myself and got it wrong, that just felt more discouraging than saying, I'm sure this is the right answer, I'm picking this one, and then getting it wrong. I don't know, maybe it's just like a mental thing that I have going on, but I feel worse about my decision if I didn't go with the one that I thought was correct, or the one that I was leaning towards. I doubt myself, pick the other answer. When it's wrong, I feel like I just should have gone with what I really thought it was. Tip number 3 is the one that really gets me. I way too often will read the scenario and think, what if this is happening in this scenario and it's not quite mentioning that? What I'm doing is I'm reading too much into the question, like I'm adding my own story to the scenario that they're explaining. The trick is to just read what they're saying and think of, what is the question getting at, or what concept about what I'm learning is this question trying to test me on? Because there's too many scenarios where they'll say like in the example here, yeah, you know that they're going to get this huge budget, but what if, you're thinking here, what if maybe they're only getting it like a piece at a time, and then they need to report back and say, hey, this is our progress, can you fund a little bit more? Okay, that doesn't stand anywhere in this question. But you know you learned about just-in-time funding or just-in-time budgeting, and now you're thinking, maybe that's what's going on. Stop doing that. This is what I do all the time. I need to cut it out. Just read what the question says, get the idea of what it is trying to test you on, like what concept could this be, and that will make the answer choice a lot clearer. Speaking of being clear, I want to be clear now that, again, this is just for this course offered by the PMI that I'm working through, and not a reflection of the test that they're actually going to present. I have not taken that test yet. I don't know what to expect quite yet. I'm going to work through this course and then take some practice exams before going into the actual exam. And until that happens, I'm going to be reporting back to you with what I learn and any tips that I can find that might help you achieve your CAPM certification as well. See ya.